Hey guys! Alright. Hi babies, Mstoofine here. Welcome back to my channel. So today is 5 years since I began the journey of becoming a makeup artist. So I just wanted to do a sit down video and talk with you guys about my journey and all the things that I've been through and what keeps me motivated and all of that. So if you guys want to hear some motivational tips for maybe starting to become a makeup artist, then definitely just keep on watching. And before I get into the video, I did do a review on this wig and I also have a makeup tutorial on this look, which will be linked down in the description box. So let's just get right into the video. I wanted to start off by saying what it is that made me want to become a makeup artist. So I tell this story like a bunch of times here on my channel as well, but I will share it in this journey video as well. So I have been doing makeup on myself for quite some time, and of course I learned the art of what to do, how to look pretty. And some of my friends were saying to me that they always saying like, hey, you do such a good job on yourself, like why not become a makeup artist? And so 5 years ago I just started using my friends as guinea pig to practice on them, and of course I practice on myself. I do looks just to master the art of makeup artistry. And so that's literally how I started, and I just never looked back since. I just made sure that I knew what it is that I should do and how to make somebody look pretty before I say okay, I'm a makeup artist, mega charge people for do them face and whatever. So yeah, that's one step. So let me just tell you, a lot of times I feel like giving up on this whole makeup artistry thing, because starting the journey, and I was somebody that wasn't known, and it took quite some time for me to build up. I must be honest with you, and to be honest, I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm giving God thanks. And I think I started the journey before I actually became a YouTuber. So that's kind of what pushed the YouTube journey as well. And so of course I wasn't known, and so my clientele wasn't large. I mean, it's not where I want it to be still, but I can say that I've seen a lot of growth, because moving from one person every 3 months or 2 person in a month here, or no person, if you understand what I say, it does make me feel demotivated, like. And I used to compare and say, oh my god, what is it that I'm not doing? I mean, I know I can do it. So I always be asking myself what it is that I'm not doing. I do sponsored ad on Instagram. I even created a Facebook page, and I started doing sponsored ad as well. Listen, Facebook people, I just couldn't be bothered with the sponsored ads, so I just stopped running the ads on Facebook, because people be asking questions that's right in the caption, and I just could not with the Facebook. And so I run the ads on Instagram up to now. Well, I mean, due to the COVID thing, I stopped running the ads, but I do use it as a way of promoting myself. And as I said, I'm nowhere where I want to be, but I can say for the past 5 years I've grown tremendously. Like, I mean, I'm getting a lot of weddings, and of course that is something that I wanted to major in. Like, of course I love to do birthday glams and all of that, but I don't know, there's just something about doing weddings that it just keeps me going, keep the blood flowing. Like, I really love to do bridal. And so of course I wasn't picking up a lot of gigs, and I started comparing myself to like what it is she's doing that I'm not doing. But I've come to the realization that what is for me will always be for me, and there's nothing nobody else can do to change that. It's just maybe it's just not my time yet, and so I had to sit and wait until it was my turn. And as I said, even though I'm growing, I'm still not where I want to be, but I have to be grateful, you know. 5 long years, like, I've really come a far way. Like, I be on the road and people know me Mstoofine, and that's the aim. Like, I don't want to be popular, I just want to be making money. And I sat down and I talked to God and I said, God, I don't need to be popular, I just need to make some money, right? Money for make some crazy money, because I don't know a girl want buy her house and so. But yeah, and it's going. And of course the COVID, a lot of my weddings that I had booked within this period, persons have postponed weddings, so I'm still waiting on a date for them. But hey, it's 5 years and my face are going with things, and my clients them look good when I fix them and put them together, you understand? And so I know a lot of you guys support me, and I really do appreciate you. So shout out to all my clients from day one. Like, I remember when I got my first bride, and so I usually pack my stuff from overnight so that I don't usually leave anything behind. And I remember, like, the first couple of years, to be honest with you, every time I get a wedding I would be so nervous, and I would go and I say, Jesus, you know, not doubting myself, because I know I can do it, but at the same time I'm like, why Tasha, you have to come out today, you have to come out on the bride face today. And so yeah, I'm not so nervous now, but I do get on edge. Like, I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? What kind of look I'm going to give the bride tomorrow, so she, you know, she can feel her best? And I mean, that's a special day for her. And I mean, everybody's getting married to say this is the only time I'm getting married, so you know, I want to fix her properly. And so yeah, well, I mean, I probably fell off track. So, and as I can tell you, I was just thinking to my sister, we usually run in the evenings, and I'm like, hey, you know, I know a lot of people that rate me, and maybe because I'm not popular again, because trust me, I can tell you, people book you not off of what you can do. Well, based on what I'm seeing on social media, people go for popularity. So if you're not popular, you basically, it take a look more time for like get there. And so don't make, if you say somebody that's more popular progressing, just wait on your turn. I mean, I'm not where I want to be, as I said before. I'm not the most popular person out there. Maybe if you call me Mstoofine, enough people not gonna know who Mstoofine is, and that's fine. But I've seen where a lot of persons don't rate me on this whole platform thing, and I trust me when I say that's the least for me, because I know I can do it, and me tell myself that me are the baddest thing out there, period. Me not business who are the baddest. To me are the baddest. So you have to tell yourself, say, I am the best, and work with that, and trust me, you'll be on your way. Because I've been through a lot with this 5 years. Listen, I've had persons book me, clear my schedule, them cancel upon me last minute. You have some persons who don't even bother call to cancel. And so at that point I had to make it known that, hey, if you're going to book me, you have to pay a deposit. Like, that's the only way to secure your date, because persons, them don't appreciate people time. And listen, time is money for me, so without a deposit you can't book me. And when I initially started, I was like, hey, I'm not going to do this whole deposit thing, because I'm just gonna try for also anywhere I can and get the work and clear my schedule and all of that. But in the end, it really not work out for me, because if I had something to do today, you book me and say, okay, I'm coming today, and I clear my schedule, and then you not turn up. I could have done what I wanted to do today, but because you had initially booked me and then cancel last minute, there's nothing I could do to, you know, change back my plans to what I wanted it to be. And so I say, hey, without a deposit you can't book me. And if you don't appreciate that, then that's fine too. And another thing is, I was saying to myself, like, hey, I'm never going to be working for anybody as a makeup artist. Like, I work on my skill for me, and there's no way I can become this good to be working for somebody using my skills. Like, I don't see that anytime in the future, ever. I will always be working for me. There will always be partnership or whatever, but listen, my skills, I work too hard for reach right here, so I start work for somebody else, which I'm already working for somebody else as a 9 to 5. So the aim is to not work for anybody, and yeah, I'm working on that because I really would want to become, and let's touch on this, full-time makeup artist. I really want to be a full-time makeup artist, but at the same time, as I tell you, my clientele is not where I want it to be, and if I should get up and leave my 9 to 5 to pursue this career, I can just say flat out right now, I'm not a risk taker. And in that same breath, I'm not seeing where I would be able to manage to pay all my bills. Of course, I want to get married. Well, we had to pause on the planning, but I'm going to be getting married, right? And I want to buy a house, and after a house I need a car, and you know, my daughter is growing, and so of course school and all of that. And I'm saying, if I'm supposed to quit my 9 to 5 to pursue this career, I don't see the only way I'm going to get up and quit my 9 to 5 to be a full-time makeup artist is where I'm seeing I have to be canceling every day to say, oh my god, I can't do this because I have work. Oh my god, you can't book me between this time or this time because I'm at work. I'm not seeing where I'm doing that, so there's no way I'm going to get up and leave my 9 to 5. And COVID comes around, and just to show you, if I was supposed to, because of course you guys may, if you may or may not saw the live that I went on, and persons were telling me, oh, I need to quit my 9 to 5 and start my full-time journey, and I was like, no, I'm not going to quit my job. Just imagine if I had quit and then this COVID came into play. There's nothing I would be able to stand on if I never had my 9 to 5. And I have to give God thanks because I'm still working, even though I'm working from home, but I'm still working of what, 2 weeks or 1 week now since I started working at home. I think it's 1 week. And so I was just looking at it like, hey, suppose I did quit my 9 to 5, I would literally be struggling now. So until I see where I have a huge client base and I've been working, and so I would be able to cover myself financially for a few months to say, okay, let's see how the progress of working full-time is with this financial income that I put aside to say, cover the bills, cover this, cover that, cover everything. And I know that, hey, when I start the journey, I'll be working, so that I will be able to add on to what I've already saved. But I'm nowhere in that position to do that now, and so I just cannot do it full time. And I don't care what anybody says, this is my journey, and God made this happen for a reason. God have me doing what I'm doing now for a reason, and until he says that, hey Tash, it's time, I'm not moving a muscle. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover with this whole journey. And I've seen growth, like, I mean, like today I did this look and I was like, oh my god, Tash, you're so talented. Like, there's so much talent there. And of course I said to myself, you know what, I need to start doing looks. I need to put myself more out there, because I mean, you know, because I was so busy with the 9 to 5 and balancing being a makeup artist and a mom and a wife to be. Yeah, it's a lot, and it just, listen, I really can't manage. And so now that, you know, this COVID kind of slows things down for me and I'm only working my one 9 to 5 job, I am going to try to see if I can record some looks and, you know, use this whole time to get myself out there. I mean, everybody's on social media now, so of course when I make a post, a lot of people will be seeing it and yeah, sharing it and whatever. So I will just continue to do what I'm doing now, and, you know, hope that this becomes something full-time for me. So I know it's in the work, and I can't wait to, you know, start doing this whole makeup thing full-time. But for now, I'll just try to balance everything. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and that's really what I wanted to say for this journey. And I'm looking forward to getting bigger and bigger. Like, everybody need to know about Mstoofine. artistry. Everybody needs to know about me, and so I'm currently working on that. So yeah, I love you all so much. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you aren't following me already. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye babies. So today alright, Mr. Whiteman. Alright. So first I want to say how it is that I become so I want to talk some motivation, or should I say speak some motivation into somebody who may want to start, you know, being a makeup artist. Okay, let's scrap this, let's start over. And I know I have a lot more to learn and a lot more to grow. No, that don't sound right. So I know I have a lot more to learn, and there's I haven't reached where I want to be, and there's a lot more I can achieve, you know. Okay. So but another thing, the process of my growth and where I am now. As I can say, no, I'm gonna say that already. So as I listen, persons that don't listen, me that say. Listen. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But
the empty chairs of those who say we can't.